We had some rain this morning, so I have faith and I trust that somewhere, someplace, I know there were rainbows. And a few years ago, I shared a story about the importance of rainbows for me. I'm not going to go into that long story today, but just that I literally rode a rainbow road. A rainbow came and formed, and I was on Interstate 80, if you can believe it. It was wet, and when the rainbow came, the end of it touched the road, and that whole road became a rainbow. My hairs on my arms are going up. I still remember that power. But that brought me and caused me to choose a poem to read for today. And the young man who wrote this, I didn't realize it when I first read it, but he had become kind of a celebrity star. His name's Maddie Stepanek. And he got chosen, selected, came to the attention of Oprah Winfrey because of his work of speaking out for peace, for speaking out of taking care of the earth, speaking out for love and reaching out to people. And he liked rainbows. So I want to share a poem that he wrote. If my arms were as long as a rainbow, I would be able to reach all around the whole world, the whole house, and maybe even up through the rooftops. If my arms were as long as a rainbow, I'd be able to reach around the whole neighborhood and deep into the woods. If my arms were as long as a big rainbow, I'd be able to reach up the trees and down again, and all the way to the sun and the moon and the stars that shine so brightly upon my earth. And if my arms were as long as the biggest rainbow ever, I'd be able to reach all around the whole world. And I could reach around the whole world, and even the sun and the moon and the stars and even the neighborhood and this house. I would lift them all up and put them together into heaven, so that all the people of earth and heaven could hug and kiss each other. But my arms aren't really that long. So the only way that I can hug and kiss the whole world is by closing my eyes, reaching out with my mind, and believing in my heart songs, sharing them with everyone and everything. So in the end, we all can know that our arms and our minds and our hearts are all as big as we believe them to be, which might just be as long as a rainbow. When I selected this, I hadn't read a whole bunch of his other work. And then I often don't read the forewords, but I did. And then I was directed back to the epilogue, and I read that. And again, I got a little shiver, just that serendipity stuff. Today is the anniversary of when Maddie died. He died in 2004, and he was 14 years old. And when he wrote this poem, he was barely 7. So, another notch in my rainbow lore.